Alright, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I don't even really feel like I need to recap because you can kind of see the aftermath of the last episode. So, there's Shadowheart. Let's go see if she's okay, I guess.
I should speak up.
She is holding that artifact. And she was being evasive about it when I was talking to her earlier. And why don't we have a closer look at that? If she won't show us, might as well show ourselves. Oh, busted.
What are you doing?
I was checking to see if you were alive.
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive?
I was hoping you might know the answer to that. Perhaps it has to do with that artifact of yours?
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Okay. And what happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Okay. Now what?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
Are you not a healer?
We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Okay, so I suspect it's a little bit above your purview then. But you said. You want to stay together then?
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving then.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Okay. Before we go, though, perhaps a few words.
Something the matter?
Yeah, what's the story about that odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Continuing to be evasive. Noted. Well, I don't know about you, but my memories are all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on you, perhaps causing memory loss as well?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
Okay, and perhaps we should get to know each other a little more if we're going to be traveling together.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
And we have to rely on each other. Easier if we knew each other as well.
Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Alright, fine. I won't press you for now.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
And what do you think about all that's happened so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
Well, you must have some thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
I would be rather concerned if you were all ears, because I imagine that would somewhat inhibit your ability to fight, because you would lack arms. But, yeah, what will you do if we manage to actually remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Family? Friend? Lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Alright. Yeah, I think that's all for now. Let us press on. Let's keep an eye out for supplies too. We're going to need them going forward.
What's inside?
It looks like we managed to crash near a little bit of a dock with some fishers, so maybe we can actually salvage some fish that they captured.
Don't mind if I do. Open up.
You just have a little bit of gold on you.
Drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Yeah, let's try to remember the last time we stood above a corpse. That seems like it's rather important. DC 7. Hey! We just made it.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
That is mildly concerning. Seems I'm no stranger to death. I wonder if that's a trick of the tadpole or... Well, I don't remember my past.
Something the matter?
No, I guess best not to bring that up. At least not now. Here are some fish. Let's send that to camp. Along with any other item we have on us right now. Yeah, we have a supply pack. So does Shart. Okay. Got a backpack here.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Yeah, hopefully. That way we can pick up supplies, maybe find a few friendly faces, some leads to a healer. Okay, this is just somebody's love letter. I'm not really interested in reading that. Got another dead fisher over here. You have a fish. Loot. Thieves' tools. I'm not really skilled with a lockpick. I mean, I have some natural hand dexterity because of my spellcasting practice, but can't say I have experience with picking locks. It would help if we found somebody to travel with that was more proficient with such tools. Water. Ancient sigil circle. Ah, that must be one of those teleportation circles you hear about. This fisher has seen better days. And that door's locked. Okay, another corpse.
More of those wretched things.
Yeah, we best to keep our distance somewhat. They are a little bit injured, but they could still pack a punch. Yeah, let's just throw a firebolt, get the drop on them, maybe.
By my hand.
Vicious
Alright.
filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Yeah, let's get Shart in front, because she has a better armor class. In fact, let's give her some Shield of Faith. Make her a little bit better. Then Firebolt. Hopefully roll high damage and kill this one. Yup. Perfect. And we leveled up. Cool. Let's stay right here. Interpose Shart between myself and the Intellect Devourers.
Another fight.
Yeah, I've already used my action, so I'll just back off. Hey, that was rude. At least you missed. Alright. 13 and 12. Let's try this one, because it's lower on health. We can maybe take it out of the action economy if we focus on it. Okay, so that's 6 damage.
Blood comes easy these days.
Step forward a bit. Perfect. Let's back off again. Face forward. I don't like leaving my back turned to them, so I face forward. Oh wow, even with Shield of Faith, and you broke the concentration. That was rather rude. Let's use a potion. And I guess bonk.
Still on my feet.
Then hope that I can finish it off. Oof, not quite. Okay. Missed that time. Bonk.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
All right, let's level up. Okay, so now we get sorcery points. We get an additional first level spell slot. Create sorcery point, create spell slot. Yeah, let's learn a spell then. Mage armor is pretty useful, but being a sorcerer, a low level sorcerer at that, our spell slots are somewhat limited. Plus I have a multi-class in mind that might give us light armor proficiency, so I don't think I'm going to actually take that one. Witch Bolt, I would be tempted to take it if you could twin it, but for some reason you can't twin it in this game. Well, you can, but you can't use the, you can't concentrate on it and use the continued damage effect on both enemies, which is a bit strange. So I'm not going to take that one. I think I'm going to take Thunder Wave, because that spell is incredibly useful in this game. As for our meta magic, I want to take Twin Spell. Extended. That's double the duration. Distance spell, that could be very useful. Careful spell. That's useful if you like have, for example, Fireball and you want your allies to pass, I think. But right now we don't have any spells that require our allies to have any saves. So let's go Distance Spell and Twin Spell. And then we also get the option to replace a spell each level, but I currently don't have anything I want to replace, so I shall just accept. As for Shart, she levels up to Cleric 2, gets her Turn Undead, which is pretty useful. Channel Divinity, first level spell slot. Invoke Duplicity, which in this game I haven't found to be terribly useful. Since we leveled up, let's look at what spells she can prepare. No second level, duh, because we're level 2. We can get that at level 3. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so now we have meta magic, which is pretty nice.
Anything of use?
Let's go up here, loot this chest. Wizardbane Oil. And a Dead Mind Flayer. Ooh, Potion of Speed, that's pretty useful. Basically, haste in a bottle.
At the ready.
With no spell slot cost, and with a bonus action cost. Gold, a rapier. That'll be useful for somebody else. Got an Intellect Devourer here. Some more crates. That one's locked. I could try to pick it, but as I said, not terribly proficient, so let's just burn it. I so love how there are alternatives to lockpicking in this game. I also love that lockpicking is just a skill check and not a stupid minigame. I'm looking at you, Skyrim. Alright, well, let's go up this way, I think, because I believe it connects back to the crash. There's one of those Mind Flayer pods. Ah! And a person.
What's up for discussion?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Sure, I'll have a look.
There. Can you see it? Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Our strength is not great, but might as well give it a try. Okay. It's a decently high DC. We only get a +1 because of our minus the strength. So we gotta roll a 13 or higher. Let's see how poorly this goes. We just passed.
You son of a...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Yeah, it's the Mind Flayer's worm. Actually, no. Not gonna tell him yet. Put that knife away and I will tell you everything.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Yeah, apology accepted. I might have done the same if our roles were reversed.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Yeah, I'm in quite the state, but I think I'm Ravadar.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately. They will turn us into mind flayers if we don't get them out of our skulls.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Yeah, you should travel with me. I think our odds are better together. Plus, I was just talking about needing a lockpick. You seem like the sneakier sort.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
And talk about intrusive thoughts. Well, he can level up too now. So he gets his cunning actions. So as a bonus action, he can hide, dash, or disengage. Incredibly useful for rogues. And then let's equip him with this rapier here. And we do not have a better ranged weapon for him yet. How does this brim tat look on me? Kind of silly. How about on Astarion? Also kind of silly. I had to try it. Although you can wear this leather helmet and I will hide it, because it'll give you a little bit of a bonus to dexterity saving throws. Right then. Oh yeah, and you may have this and these. I'll send that to camp. Right then. A word, if you don't mind?
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, what can you tell me about yourself?
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Fair enough. Do you have any thoughts on this chart?
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
Yeah, that wasn't the best first impression, but it seems we have solved this amicably. So let's continue onward. Back into the wreckage.
There. A mind flayer. But it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous,
Oh,
even
there.
if injured. Best be careful.
Yeah, let's have a look.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
No, I should be furious, right?
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yeah, let's take advantage of the lapse to break
The
free.
monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
And let's just make sure it can't get back up.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to risk it getting back up. Possibly causing us problems. Not the intellect devourer us, but us the people. Yeah, let's just check back here a little bit, just backtrack. Because we went around. Besides this guy, I don't really see anything else useful here, so let's go out this side. Mind the fire. Huh.
Dead goblins over there.
What's going on with that
Worth
room?
checking for supplies, maybe.
Looks unstable somehow.
One of those teleportation circles, and it appears to be malfunctioning.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Yeah, I have a bit of a history of poking things, so... Okay, what did I expect? Oh.
A hand? Anyone?
Yeah, let's just let our mind wander a bit. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We're just letting our mind wander.
This branch of flesh is begging to be pruned, and its sap sucked from.
My mistress' eyelids! Stop! Cease, you loon! Ah! Ah!
As soon as the dreams cross the threshold of your imagination, you snap back to realize they have all come true.
You were supposed to lend a hand, not take one.
Joy floods through you. You were dazed on the Nautiloid, but now you are truly awake. Alive.
Yeah, I decided to do that because we were going to use Gale anyway. That's one of the few things that I do know from my first attempt at recording this series. As I said, I only saw a small bit of Act 1. Yes, what do you have to say about that, Astarion?
You look rabid, pained, sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing.
Yeah, overwhelming violent desires fester in my skull. I think it's best that we are honest about this, seeing as we are traveling together. It is a bit of a a hazard, shall we say.
The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on.
Yeah, I feel a feeling deep inside possesses me and whispers murder over and over.
It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
Well, you seem awfully laid back about that. I, for one, don't know how I feel yet. What about you?
Something the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just let my mind wander and subconsciously hacked off a hand, and now I'm carrying it around in my inventory. No biggie. Right. Well, I guess we should look out for our Gith acquaintance, because she was rather useful in a fight.
Here we go. Broken. Must have been here a while.
Okay, so there's a ruin up there. Some tieflings in a cage. Aha! I think we found her.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Yeah, this creature is dangerous. Get out of here, just leave it to me, okay? Only DC 10. We're pretty good at deception, though, so... Don't think I need to add... Oh, I could have used guidance, but oh well. We rolled well anyway.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
A blast? I could use more specifics, unless you're talking about the wreckage back there.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Yeah, I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp? DC 5, but guidance is a cantrip, so I mean, might as well add it. Good thing it was a low DC, because I rolled terribly.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be
Nettie.
careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Yeah, I noticed the torn net.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Oh, very well. Just wait for him to get a little bit further
Observe
away.
and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Okay, I think we're good now.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Yeah, a simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Well, I can tell that we're going to get along famously then. That's sarcasm if you couldn't tell. But what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, then we journey together and find this creche. It sounds like sounds like a good lead to getting cured.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Very well. But first, let's level you up. Also, you're still carrying all of the loot from earlier. I believe this light crossbow is actually better than the short bow. So yeah, let's give one to you. Let's give one to Astarion. And let's level you guys up. Right, so you get Action Surge. Very useful. Fighters are rather simple. At least in terms of class abilities.
Can't slow down.
Now let's go back here and just take a look at this ruin. I'm pretty sure that's the same ruin that we see up there, but might as well approach from this angle. Just saving my game. What's going on here?
You're twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Yeah, that ship is... Actually, no. They seemed like they were rather afraid, except for him. Perhaps appealing to their fear could lead them to be more likely to leave it be. I think that ship's an invasion force. Run while you can. Guidance. Good roll. Very good roll.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
I kind of want cheese.
It would have been quicker to kill them.
I don't know, that seemed like it was rather efficient to me. Right, well... There's an entrance right here. It is locked, so I guess Astarion? Time to show us what you can do. Let's give you some guidance. You know, it's only DC 7. Ah, rogues. Rolled a 24.
Is that blood? No.
Alright, let's go in.
You're dead!
And there's an enemy, who we managed to surprise. Okay, no, because you're not an assassin, so you don't have advantage on him yet. Here, let's do this. Bunk! And then you can sneak attack.
Time to push my luck again.
I can firebolt. Meh. We're gonna get another round on him because it's we're getting surprised now.
Talk to me.
Oh, I didn't end your turn. Then Lae'zel. There we go. I'll take that key. I'll hold on to that armor for now, because I might have a use for it. Let's give that to Astarion, because I might have him dual-wield short swords. Hold the torch. Then I'll take the bottle, why not?
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, so we have a trunk here. Some goodies. Ah, there's the cheese. I did say I want some. Take that
Yes,
too.
stay. It's been centuries since any prayers disturbed it.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Don't know much about the gods, really, so I will take your word for it. That's an in-character and out-of-character remark. Not knowing much about the gods, because the D&D world that I do play in for campaigns is a different world than the Forgotten Realms, a homebrew one. Right, so we have a door here with a lever next to it. Presumably that's what opens it. Hopefully whomever else is inside won't be suspecting us, because I can't imagine he was in here alone. Oh, I didn't manage to get into turn-based mode quick enough.
What
Here.
now?
Let's do this.
Bloody fray.
Oh, I already used my action on the lever. Damn, okay. Never mind, I shall just move here.
Act fast. Moving.
Maybe Shart can pull off what I was going to do. I wonder if that will hit you. Yep. Oh yeah, I also want to give this to Lae'zel for a reason. You shall see in a little while. Right, either we are alone in here or the other people who are in here are incredibly oblivious. Okay, Lae'zel can hold that. I will take that. Starion can take that, as well as that. Lae'zel, I'll hold on to that.
Don't waste a step.
Okay, don't think there's anything else here. Just saving my game. Let's check in here then. Rustic chest. And candles. Nice.
Something good here. I hope.
Alright. That's locked. Let's check here.
Better not be cursed.
Yep, enemies. Oh god, we rolled terribly in initiative. At least they're having to dash to get to us, it would seem.
Clear off. We got
Well, you
here
have a
first.
bow. Ooh, critical hit and sneak attack. That's a rough way to open. Okay, well, at least you didn't shoot at me, because I would have gone down if you hit me again. Right. Astarion. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine. Then disengage and back off.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel. Slash. Action surge. Slash. Pommel strike. Great.
I go from here.
My turn. So I could Shocking Grasp, or I could use my Frost Breath. Nobody else would really be in the cone, but it will deal more damage, so let's do this. Okay, well, that did very little to you because you actually managed to save. Let's drink a potion.
Can't give up.
Shart can then Healing Word us. Well, we're only missing 4. That would be... I guess it's still worth it. Yeah. Yeah, we only rolled a 5 anyway. And then let's Firebolt you, maybe? Or maybe a Guiding Bolt, because... no, it's a little bit meta for me to say, but he is a barbarian and thus can rage, so it's kind of important that we kill him before his next turn. Way overkill because we scored a crit, jeez. Here, maybe we can divert some of the fire away from me, but then again, there's a caster. Might not be a good idea to be so bunched up. I'm fine. Yeah, because you're having to dash. Rude. Alright then. Can we hit you from here? Yeah. Can we hide? Hiding successful. Although I'm not actually hidden. Weird. Yeah, let's just shoot you then. I don't really want to walk you through the fire right now, Starion.
Victory awaits.
Jump here. slash you. Move between you so that if you try to move, you'll get an attack of opportunity against you. And if you try to shoot, it will be at disadvantage.
Can't even catch my breath.
My turn.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Right. Well, you're a problem. Let's try to solve this problem. And let's twin it. Why not? Okay. You're not quite dead, although that did a pretty decent chunk of health to you. Same with you. I think I'm good right here.
What should I do?
Short. You can move here. Then let's see here. 60% versus 65%. Yeah, let's try to kill the caster. Yep. Cool. Oh, rude. Okay, good, you missed. Astarion. Let's have you... Oh, you're running through the fire a little bit anyway. Whoops. Okay, Lae'zel. Okay. Sneak attack won't make much of a difference here, but might as well. Okay. My turn. Firebolt you. And let's take a short rest.
Time to see what new horrors
Oh, I was trying to put him out before the flame could proc again because I forgot to wait until I was done to short rest. Ah, well. It's just 2 hit points. Okay, we're still doing pretty good on spell slots. Except for you, you're out. That's no big deal, though.
To live in more interesting times.
I did just remember something else I want to do, though. Have it ask for opportunity attacks.
Can't afford to stay idle.
What now?
Okay.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, there. I just like I like being able to decide rather than having it happen automatically. Apparently, I was having a hard time saying that sentence. Lae'zel can hold that. She can hold these. I'll hold on to these. Why not?
Dream in red.
Okay. Well, we're at the 42-minute mark, so I'm going to continue looting these off camera. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.